everybody! This video is going to be a video showing off almost every single pin that I have designed and had produced in the last year or so. If you don't already know, I have rebranded. I was formerly known as Bitty Kitty back when I was doing Decoden, and I retired from that, and a few years later I've come back and I've rebranded as KityCrylics. So I design enamel pins and I also do commissions, which I can go into another time, but I just wanted to show off pretty much everything I've produced and what I've been up to for the last year. So without further ado, we're going to start with the very first pin I ever made. Now this is the second color variant that I've had produced. I don't even know if I have any of the original colorway. It was a lighter pink, but the very first design I ever produced was this little drippy Game Boy pin. And I believe it's 1 inch, and it's got this little hole, and I added little charms, and it's got my name on the back. And this is the pin that started it all for me. And I will try to let you guys know, I'll try to say whether it's out of stock or in stock. I do have plenty of these in stock, and they actually are clearance down, so if you wanted to get one for yourself, head on over to my website and grab yourself one. I'm going to try to go in order. I'm going to try to go in order from like the first to second, third, fourth. The second pin I've produced is this notification flip phone. It's meant to resemble a flip phone. And this one does not have my shop name, because this was back when I was still trying out different manufacturers. And the manufacturer that did this one, I really like the quality. I think I ordered 100 pieces of these, and they were all like almost flawless. But unfortunately this design was not popular at all, and even a year later I've still got like 30 or 40 pieces left. Let's see. The next one I have is this Star Guardian Luxe inspired badge pin. It's got super cute glitter. And this one does have my shop name on the back. It's engraved. And the next pin that I have, this is probably my least favorite design I've ever produced out of all of them. I can't remember the manufacturer that I used, and unfortunately I probably wouldn't go back to them. The communication wasn't very fluid, and the glitter for the letters was not at all how I had it in my artwork. And I no longer have this in my shop, but if you would like one, I have 2 color variants of this, and they are available at, oh gosh, I forget, I think it's like Kawaii B2 gift shop. The next one I had produced is this Doom pin. I actually have 2 color variants of this. One is like it was called the Neon Doom pin, and it was basically a slime green and a neon pink, and it's UV reactive, so if like you have a black light, it glows under black light, and it's pretty cool. These are not carried in my shop. They are carried in a different shop, which I will put up on the screen now. I think he still has some, but if you're wanting this specific colorway, you'll have to go to his shop to get it. But I'm a big Doom fan. Let's see. goodness me. Wow, next one is this plushie addict pin, because I am a plushie addict. This one sold out pretty quickly. I've been meaning to restock it. I just haven't had the funds available, and every time I think I have the funds available, I just don't. The next set of pins I have produced. This is where it starts to get a little fuzzy, guys. I'm not sure which ones came before the other, but it is this Con Piero Studio Ghibli inspired pin. It's a Totoro cell phone, and these came as a set. Let's see if we can't. There's a lot of small details on this pin, and the design I liked, but unfortunately wasn't very popular, but that's okay. The next design, and this is not all of the colorways that I've had, but here is the original colorway. It is this Well Fuck pin. This is one of my best-selling pins that I've produced. It's meant to be, again, it's meant to resemble a flip phone, but it kind of resembles an MP3 player. Either way, it's really cute. And this is the most recent colorway, which is it's soft enamel with colored metal. And this one actually is also UV reactive, so if you have a black light, it will glow under black light, and it's really freaking cool looking. And these are available on my shop as of right now. This one I have very limited left. I think I only have like 4 pieces left. The next set of pins, oops, I forgot to put the rubber backs on these, but was this Boba Kitty. I did 2 colorways. I did a soft enamel with colored metal, and this hard enamel in gold metal. Again, these are both still available in my shop, but I have extremely limited. I think I only have 3 pieces left of this. And they are double post. Oh gosh. The best-selling pin that I've produced is the Fuck This, I Need a Nap. This was originally produced in rose gold. And this pin has sold out almost 3 times now. I think I only have like 3 left, and once those sell out, it's sold out again. Oh goodness, okay, let's see here. The next pin was a collaboration I did. And this pin is still available in my shop, and it says it's okay to be gloomy. It is a Gloomy Bear inspired pin, and it's super cute. I love the glitter. And let's see. The next pin I will show, I only grabbed one of the colorways, but it is this Dance Dance Revolution inspired pin. It's meant to resemble a dance pad. And there are 2 colorways of this. There is a gold metal and then a silver metal, and the silver metal has slightly different colors, but this one is 2 posts. The next pin is this super sweet sleepy little calico chonky kitty. And he was inspired by my kitty Pancake, who's my big chonky floofy boy. I know it's so silly, but I just can't get over the feet. I think my feet are the favorite part of this design. And he has screen print details. And let's see, the next pin is another gaming inspired pin. It is a drippy Wii controller inspired pin. I have a thing for drippy effects, I don't know if you noticed, but this pin is super cute and unfortunately doesn't get the recognition it deserves because it's a really cute pin. I'm trying to see if my camera can't get the details. There's a lot of details in this one. It's really one of my favorite designs I've done. And let's see. The next series of pins I don't have all of them in here, but I had done a Kickstarter for some statement phrase type pins. And these were it. I had one that said cats and naps. And this one says pups and naps. And then introvert, because I am an introvert. I have two versions. I have a black one and a white one. And it's got rainbow glitter for the letters. And there's a few different ones. They're still on my website. The next one is this Maxagachi pin. And this is my first pin featuring rhinestones. And it's got screen print down there. It's a super cute pin. Again, these are still available. Most of these are still available on my website. I'm not the most popular pin creator. The next pin, which is out of stock but I have more on the way, is this Animal Crossing inspired pin. Straight bellin'. It's got glitter fill on the bells. The next pin is this Cheeton inspired pin. It says crazy but adorable. And the rainbow has glitter. Pin was, let's see, so I've got a series here, but I did a Halloween Kickstarter, and this was one of the designs, was this really cute bat. This colorway was given to me as a sample, so I actually don't have these for sale. I'm going to show my larger pins last, but these were from the same Kickstarter, and it's this spooky set of Furbies, and this little Furby in a bunny costume, and the pail says trick or treat, I have this witch Furby. And then I have this little ghosty Furby with a pumpkin on his head. The next pin is this Phoenix Wright pin. And if you played Apollo Justice, you will recognize this beanie. It is Phoenix's hat from Apollo Justice. And it has screen print. The next pin, I'm sure if you are a digital artist or a graphic designer, you can relate. It's very small. And it is the Untitled Recovered pin. And this pin, you might recognize this if your program ever crashed and you didn't save your work. So I have this, and I have a pink version of it too for, you know, somebody wants the girlier version, but it's because of this pin that I'm doing better with remembering to save my work. Oh, I forgot to show these. And these two pins are from the Kickstarter, the Furby Kickstarter. They're two little mini pins. They're tiny, tiny. These are the smallest pins I've produced so far. And the jack-o'-lantern eyes actually glow in the dark, so those are still available on my website too. And I have this Still Anxious pin. I have this in two colorways as well, for those of us who are always anxious. So the last few designs I have are, two of them are what I call premium extra large pins, and the first one is this 3-inch pin, and this one is titled Metropolis, and it is a limited edition pin. There are only 50 of these pins that have been produced. It is a very large pin, and therefore I call it a art pin, meaning it should be displayed versus worn. It can be worn. If you do wear this pin, I highly recommend getting locking pin backs for it though, so that way it doesn't fall off, because the rubber clutches are not super sturdy for wearing, especially like long-term use. But there's a lot of details on this one as well, and a lot of colors and glitter. And this is like my favorite pin I've ever produced, and it is the most expensive pin that I've ever produced. The next largest pin, again, same thing, premium art pin, is this Crystal Sky pin. And I also forgot to mention that these two are also blacklight reactive. So if you have a blacklight, they will glow under blacklight. Two posts on the back. And I recently, just before the holidays, produced my first keychain, which I produced these claw machine inspired pins, or not pins, sorry, keychains. And they have both the ring and a clasp. They do have my name engraved on the back. They were supposed to be raised, but It says Cutie Catcher on the bottom. And the most recent pin I have produced is the anodized KityCrylics pin. And this was a Kickstarter exclusive pin. So yeah, these are 99.9% of all the pins that I have designed and had produced in the last year or so. There's, I think, maybe 1 or 2 designs that are not in here that I've just completely sold out of. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're interested in any of these pins, there's still quite a few of them that are still in stock. You can check out my website at KityCrylics.com. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.